Let's pick the thoughts of the Ghana Meteo Authority to find out really if we should be expecting rains around this time or whether it's an abnormality. We've been joined on the line by Reverend Steve Nyakote. He is a meteorologist. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Should we be surprised at the rains in the last few days, or it is expected?
It's well expected. Actually, this is the time for the major rainy season up north, that is the northern and upper region, and then the minor rainy season over the southern sector of the country. Yeah, to be recalled that a couple of months ago it was explained to the general public that in the country we have 3 different rainy periods. That is 2 for the southern sector and then 1 for the northern sector. The 2 for the southern sector is divided into 2, a major and a minor. The major was experienced between February and July, and this is the second and 6th of the rainy pattern over the southern sector. That is the minor rainy season. So this is the actual period for it. So it's not a surprise at all. It's normal. It's happening at the moment. But
what magnitude of rainfall should we expect? If you say minor, how do you define that?
Minor rainy season, meaning that it's the source of the storm, the intensity of the storm, and then also at that particular time when where the sun is particular overhead, and then also we look at the volume of moisture that is taken up to condense, as rain. And then we also consider the period. It's very, very limited. It's just about 2 months for the minor rainy season. In an abnormal situation, you could have it stretching to 3 months. So that is why it refers to as a major in terms of the period limitation. The major one over the south stretches over a few months.
Okay. And my final question would be, up until when should we expect this minor one to end? And then also, what would your advice be to the public?
Normally, the minor rainy season is expected to end by November, actually, normally. But then, in some years, you could have abnormal situations where you have it truncating before even the expected time. Other times, too, you have it stretching, across those months.
Okay.
I remember from the year 2000, we never even had any break, both in the major and the minor. We had the atmosphere pouring its rain throughout the whole year. Other times, too, it stopped before. Now, what is going to happen is that in the month of September and October, October actually marks the peak of the minor rainy season. So between now and the month of October, we should be expecting these occasional or intermittent or frequent rains that are likely to cause flooding over most of these areas.
Okay.
But for the northern sector, it's expected to taper off at least by the end of October. Then then there will be a change in the direction of the wind. Instead of the wind blowing from the sea, it will begin to blow from the land, from the Sahara Desert, which is mainly sandy, to cause dryness. What we need to do is that we need to be very careful when it's raining. We don't have to walk in the rain. When the place is flooded, drivers should desist from attempting to cross. The frictional force that normally ignites the tide to the ground erases.
All right, Reverend.
So the slightest part, everything goes off.
All right.
And then, hello?
Yes, we are grateful for this insights and the advice you've given. I will just hopefully monitor the event and then get back to you if we have the need for some further clarification. Thank you very much, Reverend Steve Nyakote.